Welcome to the SAT ACT Vocab Boost. Just 5 questions on a regular basis is more than enough for steady, consistent improvement. Let's get started. Skeptical of the study's sweeping claims, the reviewers pointed out that its conclusions had been blank by the authors themselves, who conceded in a footnote that their sample was far too small to support any firm generalization. Which choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase? A. Corroborated. B. Reiterated. C. Attenuated. D. Extrapolated. C. Attenuated. Attenuated means weakened or reduced in force, and the author's own footnote quietly undercuts the strength of their conclusions. Corroborated, confirmed, and extrapolated, extended from existing data, push in the wrong direction, while reiterated means merely repeated. Because the newly appointed governor inherited a province simmering with resentment, Prudence demanded that he blank the local elites whose cooperation he needed long before he risked enforcing any unpopular decree. Which choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase? A. Conciliate. B. Supplant. C. Interrogate. D. Chronicle. A. Conciliate. To conciliate is to win over or reconcile someone who is hostile. Exactly the task facing a governor surrounded by resentful elites. He would hardly supplant, replace, the very people whose help he sought, and neither interrogate, question, nor chronicle, record, captures the work of easing tension. The following text is adapted from George Eliot's 1871-72 novel, Middlemarch. Mr. Casaubon received the compliment with a studied composure that betrayed, to those who knew him, not serenity, but the quiet labor of suppressing a vanity he would never openly own. As used in the text, what does the word studied most nearly mean? A. Acquired through long scholarship. B. Rehearsed in advance for an audience. C. Devoted to careful contemplation. D. Deliberately assumed rather than natural. D. Deliberately assumed rather than natural. Here, studied describes a composure consciously put on rather than genuinely felt. Casaubon manufactures calm to mask his vanity. The word turns on artifice, not on scholarship, A, advanced rehearsal, B, or deep thought, C. Reporters accustomed to the senator's expansive monologues were caught off guard by the blank statement her office released after the scandal broke. Barely a dozen words, answering nothing and conceding less. Which choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase? A. Garrulous. B. Laconic. C. Impromptu. D. Florid. B. Laconic. Laconic means terse, using as few words as possible, a pointed reversal of the senator's usual flood of speech. Garrulous, chattily long-winded, and florid, showily ornate, describe the opposite tendency, and impromptu concerns timing rather than brevity. Because the council's authority rested on a fragile balance among its factions, no single bloc could blank to itself the powers of the whole without provoking the others into open revolt. Which choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase? A. Arrogate. B. Delegate. C. Relinquish. D. Ascribe. A. Arrogate. To arrogate is to seize or claim something for oneself without any right to it. Precisely the overreach that would alarm the rival factions. The other choices run the wrong way. Delegate hands power off to others, relinquish gives it up entirely, and ascribe assigns equality to someone rather than grabbing authority. Thank you for your participation. For additional resources on the SAT and ACT, expert college application guidance, and customized college roadmap advice, please visit us at www.jsedu.com.